praise the Lord, sitting and listen to some tracks, some instrumentals, and start getting happy. Let me turn these instrumentals off and just try to share a word or two prayerfully that will touch the spirit, touch the emotion, the mentality, the mental, as I leave this alone. And I was just sitting here just reminded how, so many of us and certain of us at the same time, perhaps and almost and allowed someone else to change who we are. Why is it just appears, perhaps, and maybe per se, so many have allowed horrible men, women, relationships, marriages, some plural, some singular, a single instance or a plural instance of mistreatment at the hands of someone else. Most of the time it's verbally, and then sometimes it's verbally, mentally, and physically. Sometimes it's verbally, emotionally, and mentally. But most of the time it's verbally. And all of us want to make it with that love at first sight, or that one we thought we could make it with, or that high school sweetheart, or baby mama, or baby daddy, first love, soulmates. We thought all of us wanted to or want to make it with that triangle, but it appears to be a circle. The same old choice of man, the same old choice of woman, the same old behavior, speech and conduct, same old adult outbursts. You too old to be acting that way. Same old get back at, same old threat, same old cussing, same old, SOS, same old shut the front door. And so I'm sitting here in my mind just thinking about how I almost allow someone to change who God would have me to be and who I am according to Him. But we allow emotional, mental, psychological, financial, environmental things of life, social, verbal, moral, to mess us up. See, so many of us think that our love and life and liberty and happiness is predicated or indicated by or on the person we make it with. And we go, wow, I didn't make it with that man or woman. So we think it's predicated and indicated that I can't live without her. I can't go on without him, girl. Is it cheaper to keep her? Or is it more expensive to keep him? The value is on the inside, the inner value, and I just find myself just in deep thought about my own faults, flaws, and failures that I still possess and that possess me too. I just find myself just thanking the Most High God, forsake me from myself, my own foolish and stupid decisions, yes, because He protects us from everything and everyone, but He only saves us from ourselves. As I leave this alone, excuse me. So I was getting kind of choked up, was praying, was laying prostrate on the floor right there, face down like an earthworm that we are. I don't know about y'all, but we just possum bait, and we just earthworms. So I was eating carpet, laying on the floor, and just hit me so deeply how much so many of us and certain of us allow that man or that woman we didn't make it with to change us, to mold and shape us, and you won't even allow God to shape and mold you, but you let that divorce, that depression, the demise. I'm fighting my mind right now. I mean, all of us got PTSD from a marriage or a relationship or boyfriend or girlfriend, a baby mama, a baby dad, a partner or partner. I got to cover the whole gamut, y'all. So that's why I say partner and partner. Because if you're going to teach, you can't just teach to this side. You got to teach the whole gambit, the whole round robin, the whole circle, as I leave this alone. So yes, so many of us have allowed someone's inability to grow and to grow up. So many grow old but don't grow up. We've allowed someone else's depression, demise, dejection, stupidity, anger. Oh, I'm just honoring. No, you just a damn fool. Well, I guess I'm setting my ways. No, you just want to be that way. Because anything that's living can change. Even the leaves and the seasons change, you know. You got spring, summer, fall, and winter, and due season. It's 5 seasons, y'all. And by the way, number 5 means grace. Cinco. As I leave this alone. But forgive and go forward. You can you got 4 choices in a marriage relationship. You can stay and forgive. You can stay and not forgive. You can leave and forgive, or you can leave and not forgive. Them the only 4 horsemen you have in a relationship and marriage. In order for me to be a good man, or in order for you to be a good man or a good woman, we have to put the word good in front of the word man or woman. I tell people this, you know, there's no such thing as a good, holy matrimony. They go, what do you mean? Holy is higher than good, or right? So I got a good, holy man. No, you have a holy matrimony. Holy is a key word. Y'all, what's it? This is a Jonah piece someone gave me about 20 years ago. I've had it that long. It means you've been through something. It's the Jonah tale. The Jonah whale tale. Excuse me, fish. It was a great fish. It wasn't a whale, because whales don't eat humans. Great fish can swallow anything. As I leave this alone. But yes, so many of us think that we can't make it. Well, somebody done us wrong. We got to get them back. We got to hurt them. We got to pay them back. That is so far from the truth. When it's over, it's over. If you haven't grown in 10 years, why you crying when she leave you year number 11? If you haven't grown in 20 years, why you crying she gone in year 21? Look at all the years and decades people lose waiting on somebody else to change. If the farmer's crops don't turn over the following year, if he don't have a harvest, he out of business. He might be able to survive. He might be able to survive to the next winter. But if he don't have a harvest, and he don't have nothing to plant, and the next year he have just a little bit of seed, I mean, already he's going into desperation, not drought, death. So a lot of relationships have went from fully functional to drought to desperation to death. And a lot of us watch this happen, and we know it's going to happen. Some of us want it to happen. As I leave this alone, but just remember that your value, your self-worth is not predicated or indicated on who you made it with or not. Sometimes it's more the other person's fault than the other person. Sometimes 2 good people just can't get along. As I leave to speak. But know your value, know your self-worth. So, sometimes waiting on somebody to grow can turn into a lifetime for, you know, you 40, 50, 60, 70, and they never grew. And you think you had a good marriage or a good relationship. Maybe the person never changed or never grew. And here it is, you think you had a great marriage, but the person never grew. You held the whole marriage together. You held the whole relationship together. Did you exist or did you live through the relationship or the marriage? Just stuff on my mind, y'all. God bless you. God keep you is my prayer. Know your self-worth. Know your self-value. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping. Y'all know the rest. Into the future. You can't get it back. God bless you. Peace.